Hello, R2 and AP Studio Art. This is Mrs. Crystalite coming at you for week 2 of our hybrid slash totally online experience wherever you may be. Want to talk to you about the week ahead, August 31st, 2020 to September 3rd, 2020, and go over a few things from last week. The most important thing or interesting thing really was the survey that you guys did. Okay, I asked you things like, what art classes have you taken before? It looks like a lot of you have taken Art 1. A lot of you drawing and painting 1, so you're well versed in those kind of things. All of your answers here are going to help me gear our curriculum this year. You seem to be very strong in acceptance of criticism or suggestions. That was really the strongest. About average in perspective and color. Okay, that's good. Materials you have at home, it varies. A lot of you don't seem to have much at all unless you weren't able to click more than one selection on the form. I fixed that, so I'm sorry about that. What do you have access to? The Chromebook, most of you. So when I gear this, when I do things at home, I'm going to have to make sure that they're Chromebook compatible, right? Your favorite thing about art, there's some really good responses here. A lot of you want to, this one here seemed to really sum things up. Express thoughts and feelings, express myself. That's kind of repetitive theme here. Least favorite thing, teachers who don't give usable criticism. So I'll take that to heart, okay? And I'll make sure that criticism is usable and to the point and practical, okay? I like this one here, drawing wheels and objects on trains at an angle. Okay, little specific. I'll try not to do that to you. Okay, how are you in regard to taking risks? A lot of you were about average. Okay, favorite thing? Okay, I love these answers. And this upcoming week, you're going to be able to really explore your favorite things and make a multi-layered ongoing project. Subject matter is up to you. I'm going to try to give you as much choice as possible while keeping it relative to everyone. Okay, this one is super interesting to me. Okay, look how many of you really are interested in digital art. This person, nothing else but digital. So digital, 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 digital. Okay, a lot of you are digital art, and Penn Trafford offers Photoshop and illustration classes through Miss Haberberger, okay? Any of my projects, if you want to do them digitally as opposed to the more traditional art making materials, I say go for it, okay? I'm going to flat out tell you, I am so not a digital artist. I was a painting major, a fine arts major in art school before digital was even born, okay? When I had my mechanicals and paste ups class, I had to take a graphic arts class. I couldn't stand it, and I think maybe it turned me off for the next 30 years because I appreciate it. I understand it to a point, but I don't think there's anything I'm going to be able to show you that you don't already know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gear the assignment so that you can create things digitally as opposed to using traditional materials. And then perhaps, you can teach your classmates. You can show them how to do things. Maybe you can even show me. That would be great. Okay. So there's that. I never want to stilt that, okay? It's an Art 2 class. I say, the more the merrier, and the more varied interest the merrier. And please don't ever feel like, oh, Mrs. Crystalite said I had to use this. Please, if there's an issue with that, let me know. I am open to suggestion, okay? I'm here to guide you, not to rule you. Okay. Is there a particular style of artist? Keith Haring. Oh my goodness, what serendipity. We're going to mention him just a little bit when we do our first art history lesson. I'm going to keep going on. Miriam Tilson. I don't think I know who that is. I'll have to look her up. So see, we're already vibing here and getting some different ideas from each other. Biggest challenge is motivation, getting some good criticism here. Hectic household, okay. So I will look at these, but excellent answers. Thank you so much. Let's move into my checklist here before this goes on too long. That was the survey. The week ahead, okay, the different classes are going to have different grades. This is the AP Art class. Can you see that? Okay, AP Art. You'll both have, whether it's AP Art or Art 2, the Art 2 is blue. Sorry. There you go. Art 2 is blue. AP Art is pink, okay? And you see there's a new heading, August 31st to September 3rd. You'll start with this video as you are doing. You're each going to work on this project here, a semester-long canvas, layer it on, okay? There you go, semester-long canvas, layer it on. Can this be done digitally? Probably eventually, okay? I would love if you would have a physical piece that you actually add physical layers to. Can you enhance that with digital layers? Absolutely, okay? So there's a way right there. And your mission here, what's your grade, is going to be a base layer of color on your project. If you're AP, one of your assignments is to join your advanced placement class section. You have to select a portfolio. And then finally, Art 2 doesn't have to do that. Art history alert, okay? The first of what I hope is going to be a weekly step in the journey through art history, okay? When you do your art history assignment, okay, you can completely do this digitally. When I wrote the assignment, I said, please make a sketchbook fold, a sketchbook page spread. Like, say that's your sketchbook. You open it up and you would draw or paint or mix media on both sides over the fold. But can you do this digitally? Absolutely. Okay, so Art 2 has 2 grades this week, due Thursday, September 3rd by midnight. AP Studio Art has 3 grades because you have to select a portfolio, okay? What else do I need to talk to you about? This week, while you're in school, we're going to begin our journey talking about quality photographs, taking a good quality photograph, because so often, okay, I've been really researching this and trying to get the best for you, the best ideas for you, and more bang for your buck, because you know our 41 minutes together is precious, okay? Let's see here. We'll have to decide, you know, when you take a poor photograph of your artwork could be wonderful, but if the photograph's poor, the perception of your work is also going to be poor. Think about it. How many people really see your physical artwork? Probably a lot more people see an image that you've uploaded, okay, of your artwork, all right? Think about any painting you've seen. Think about, you know, just the 5 top paintings that pop into your head. Have you actually seen them in person and remember it? Or have you seen them through a screen, okay? So this is why photography is so important, especially my AP people. But Art 2, you know, the work you do in Art 2, that can one day translate or be included in your advanced placement studio art portfolio. At the very least, you want it to look good on Artsonia. Okay, speaking of Artsonia, I will teach my Art 2 people how to use that. We will talk about artist statements, okay? I want to talk to my AP people about the most or the best way that we're going to conduct critiques in this hybrid/online environment. All critiques, at least for the time being, will be done online so that everyone can be included. And we will talk about best practices for that, okay? Sketchbooks. Like I said, you can keep a physical sketchbook, all right? where you do your art history prompts, your writings, all those, everything that goes into a sketchbook. We'll talk about some methods and means and things you can do in your sketchbook this week. If you're keeping a digital sketchbook, I know there's all kind of apps, Sketchbook Express and things like that. If that's what you prefer, great. Okay, as long as you can somehow download your images and upload them to my Artsonia so I can see them. Okay, hey, I know I'm probably forgetting things, but this video is getting a little long, so I want to cut it short here. I will see you when I see you. Thank you so much. Have fun. Let me know what questions there are. Bye now.